Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome to Coach Gav Live, episode 40 with me, your host, Coach Gav from Kildare Strength and Fitness. So back after a little sabbatical, just took a few days, actually a couple of, probably close to maybe a week and a bit off doing the live videos. Hence why we didn't call them daily live videos, because then like when I skip certain days, it's not like, oh, you fucking said there'd be daily videos and they're not daily videos. I need my daily videos. But anyways, here we are back with it again. So you'll have seen lower on our Facebook page or over on Instagram earlier today about a post where one, a side-by-side picture of myself. So this day last year, Freya started junior infants and we did the obligatory father-daughter picture. And yesterday she started senior infants and again, obligatory picture, father and daughter. And I was putting two pictures side by side just to actually see the difference in Freya in the last year. But actually what caught my attention was the difference in myself. You'll see particularly in my face. Not just from a, you can see my face is very red, very kind of inflamed, blotchy. My eyes are half closed, they're quite swollen. But also more importantly, you can just see the lack of health, how unhealthy I was. Now I wasn't like, it's funny because when we hear the word unhealthy, we usually think of someone who's say extremely overweight or extremely sloppy looking or things like that then as well. And in reality, you can have someone who say maybe looks quite lean or looks well presented or that kind of stuff, and they also could be extremely unhealthy. And kind of, without regurgitating the Instagram post and that, it's basically the two main things I really worked on was the 6 inches in here and the 12 pounds of red organ in here. So I worked on my head, I worked on my heart, addressed an awful lot of just some personal issues that I had going on. Nothing crazy. I was struggling to balance, all the different things I had going on in life, and I had to address things like from the previous few years that had all built up, and then because I wasn't able to work on my now and progress into the future without kind of addressing things from the past then as well. And to kind of not go all Dr. Phil here, I had to kind of leave the past in the past. But for me, the only way to do it was to go and address it and draw a line under it and move on. And it took me the bulk of this year to go and do it. It was an awful lot of work. So I've done a lot of self-development work. It's something I have a big interest in, and it's reaped huge benefits for me. Will it be the key for you? I don't know. Is it something I think everyone should try? Absolutely. Absolutely. And what it's helped me do is get a lot more clarity about what I'm trying to achieve, how I want to go and do it. I don't want to just run a successful business. I don't want to just run a gym. I want to do it in a particular way. I want to do it for a certain set of reasons. And I know by doing things, by wanting to do things a certain way and for certain reasons, it means not that we delay, but we extend the timeline that I'm going to need to get the results that I want to get. I could easily just go and do what everyone else is doing and do, standard basic gym stuff, classes, timetable, blah 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 blah, all like your standard leisure center basically. Let people come in, do their own thing, whatever, grand, no real effort from me. But that's not what I'm here for. But ultimately, the key between this day today and this day last year was doing less but doing it better. Instead of what I was doing, I was trying to do a lot of things, but I was doing them absolutely shit. So do less things to a better standard instead of doing a lot of things to an absolutely shit standard. Across the board in your life, with your training, try do less things. Not saying train less, I'm saying do less things. Stop doing this and then 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 this, and you're barely making any progress. Narrow it down. I'm doing this 6 to 10 things today in my session. I am doing this 6 to 10 things in tomorrow's session, and I'm training 4 or 5 days a week because I'm not in the gym for an hour and a half every goddamn day, on top of my 8 hours of work and on top of my 2-hour commute and on top of everything else. See how your day very quickly adds up? Instead of saying, I'm going to do a really solid 30 to 45 minutes in the gym, bang, 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 something different the next day. And I'm going to follow a routine. Nutritionally, do less. Stop following all these crazy fucking plans out there. Well, this person said do this, and this person said do that. Just stop. Have one system, nail it to the ground. Do it so well you could do it in your sleep. Do it so well you could confidently and comfortably help someone else do it. Not to saying you should. You shouldn't do that. There's a reason why we're qualified professionals, okay? But get to that level that you could say, okay, well, look, here's what I'm doing. You know, I'm doing this and then this and then this and then this, okay? So less with your nutrition. Make it easier to be consistent. Make it easier to follow the plan. Make it easier to succeed. You know, and then the same with kind of with your life, with your day-to-day. My life is very, not ordinary and not bland, but my life's fairly straightforward. You know, I have maybe a half dozen things that I do consistently every single day. That's my daily routine. That's my habit. There are things that they're my non-negotiables. There are things that I have to do every day because I'm committed to the goals that those steps will bring me to. And then I also have the flexibility where I can allow for different things popping up as time goes on. So, in short, and I'm going to wrap it up early because I'm off to collect my little one from school today. Do less. You know, if you find you're struggling to make any progress, if you find you're just spinning your wheels and you're making such an effort and all you're doing is getting hassle and shite results over and over again, your body's not changing, your nutrition's not changing, your health isn't changing, your mindset's not changing, the happiness on your day-to-day life isn't changing. Try doing less things, but way better. Like, I'll be honest, there's pockets of time in my day and I'm kind of going, probably should be doing something now. It's like, and I'm finding, and there are my windows where I'm, you know, kind of, it's, you know, like there's blocks of my day where I'm purposely doing nothing so I can relax and then come back and go harder, get better and give a better effort to other areas. So that's something, and I'm not going to recommend you guys do something if A, I've not done it, and B, I'm not very certain it works. Like, I wouldn't have given you this advice 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago, because I was only starting the process. I was only starting the journey of going and doing it. I've spent, without realizing it, the last year doing it, and I've intensely spent the last 8 months doing it since January, stripping away, you know, a lot of the stuff that I was doing in life, doing way less, and guess what? Come close to me. I'm as happy. I'm actually the happiest I've ever been. And yesterday was a great day for me because there was about 6-7 things happened yesterday, and it was all like an accumulation. It was like in a TV series where all these little storylines throughout the series have all wrapped up nicely at the end of it. And that's what yesterday was for me. There was a handful of different things that happened yesterday throughout my life, and I was like, Jesus said, that's great. You know, it's all these different little parts, these different threads, and the gym is, well, we know, kind of a tree tomorrow. And it's been an incredible 3-year journey, and all the highs and all the lows. Dara, what's going on, dude? And I wouldn't have gone and changed it. And when I look back, the first 2 years, I was trying to do so much. I was doing them so shit. And then the last year, the year that's really given us this platform to grow, you know, I've trained more people today alone from 5:30 this morning in 4 hours than I probably would have in a handful of days at the start. So doing way less. We offer way less now in the gym than we did back then. I used to do the whole, well, we do this and we do this and we do this and we do this. No, we do this and we do this. Which of these is for you? Neither? That's cool. Here's like a dozen other places in the town for you to go. Same with my life and everything. You know, when kind of, I do way less. I do way less things. I've way less commitments. So then the things I am committed to, I can do to a better level. I'm seeing more of Freya. I'm being a better father. I'm being a better kind of parent with her mother. I'm a better son to my mother. I'm a better brother to my brothers and sisters. I'm a better coach for everyone inside of this building here behind us. Obviously, they're not here now. I'm not keeping them captive. I'm a better friend to my friends. I see my friends a lot more often than as well. I'm a better person to myself. I treat myself way better. And don't get me wrong, all my bills are still here. All my overheads are still here. My loan is still here. My repayments and all my financial commitments and everything is still here. It's not as if I'm woohoo carefree. Because sometimes that's what we get twisted. We see people talking about being happy and progressive on Instagram and Facebook. And we think, oh, sure, Jesus, they must have no bills, or they must be rolling it, or whatever. Still, we're doing a lot better. But when I put my head down at night, there's a lot less stress. And like I said, in that picture from earlier, you can see it. It's bet on my fucking face. The stress and the worry and the anxiety. I'm still stressed and worried. I run my own business. That's always going to happen. There's always going to be worry. There's always going to be a little bit of stress. That's fine. But now I've got the habits and the systems in place to deal with it better. And that's what you need. I read a great book there. The title was it's Self-Confidence. I don't know who it's from, but there was a line in it and it says, for the vast majority of people, we're not looking for an easier road through life. We're just looking for the strength to negotiate the path we're currently on, or the road we're currently on. So for so many of us out there, we're working towards a goal or a certain set of goals. And on that road, on that path, on that journey, there's a guaranteed set of hurdles and challenges we're going to face. And it's not that we're looking for an easier road. It's actually that we're looking for the strength to overcome all those things. And I'm a person of faith. I'm a person of religion. I have my religious beliefs. And when I pray, I don't pray for an easy life. I don't pray for things to be easier. I pray for the ability to develop the strength to overcome them. And the very fact I'm sitting here having this conversation with you in the gym is a testament to it. So if you're struggling in any area of your life, maybe it's a case that you're trying to do too much. You're spreading yourself too thin. And I can guarantee you, because you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, that's all well and good for you, Gav, well, you don't have this and you don't have that and you don't have this and da-da-da. I was there. I had all the excuses. I had to do this and all this kind of crap. I had lists as long as my arm, like. And then when I actually stopped and looked at it, I realized that a lot of the things on that list that were vital weren't vital at all. And not only were they not vital, they weren't even relevant. I was doing things that wasn't making a difference, that wasn't bettering any situation in my life. So what I would say is, like, tomorrow, September 1st, you've all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December. You've 4 months left in this year. You've 16 weeks. I shit you not, if you organize yourself, you will achieve so much. Let's say you lose £1 a week over 16 weeks. Congratulations, you're a stone down before the end of the year. Not to mention the centimeters, the inches you're going to be down. Not to mention how happy you're going to be, how much better you're going to fit in all your clothes, how much of a better person you're going to be in day in and day out. I'm way less of an asshole now than I was a year ago. Way less. Way less of an asshole. And that's because I was so stressed. Anytime anyone tried having a conversation with me, I was up to here the whole time. Ask my mother. She can confirm that. She couldn't have a conversation with me without me going, "Rah!" without me snapping and losing the plot the whole time. Ask Freya's man. I'm way better to have a conversation with now. Okay? Try doing less, but do it way better. Take it easy. I'm off to go collect my lunatic. See you soon, guys. God bless.